is Teacher Kate. And a lot of you were asking me to show what I use and what's on my little caddy that I have right here. So I'm going to go through and show you what I have. First, let me tell you why I don't teach with a lot of stuff. Number one, I'm an at-home mom. We have a small home. I have 2 kids, one on the way, due in about 2 to 3 weeks, somewhere in there. And so we don't have a lot of space in our home. And in my office area specifically, so I do VIPKIDS. I also create things on Etsy, and I'm a thrift store reseller. I'm a coach for online. I just do a lot of stuff. So with all the jobs that I have, I just need the space to accommodate everything that I do so that I'm able to stay home with my kids as well as make an income. So I'm going to go through what I have, what I use a lot of. And if you hear a little bit of noises in the background, my kids are in here and they're painting. They may start talking. I apologize ahead of time. But y'all are teachers. It's fine, right? First of all, my background is interchangeable. This is actually probably the least exciting background I've ever had. I'm actually wanting to make it a little bit better. I thought the hearts would pop a little bit more, but I need a background that I can change often because, again, I do coaching online for children's ministry, and so I need a background that can just have props and have no props. So I have a lot of these popsicle stick props for when we're teaching kids vocabulary and different types of grammar. So, you know, I have all of these. I found these on Pinterest, by the way, and I printed them out. They were free. So thank you to whoever posted those. I use these 2 all the time. Yes and no. All the time I use these. I know level 1 has changed. I loved the old levels, the regular major courses. And so I had all the people. I actually got these from Amanda Panda. I think that's her username. I can't remember, but she's amazing. She has an Etsy shop and she has a tons of props and different things that you can buy. But I got these from her, and so I've kept Mom and Dad and Lee and Meg and Mike. I have Anna somewhere and a couple others that are in the new major courses. This was one of my original props that I printed out a long time ago. Look how old it is. I had to I actually taped the lamination because, anyway, I wanted to keep it just because I had it since I was actually auditioning, interviewing, whatever you want to call that, for this job. So I still have it. It's still around. I also have in my little caddy, obviously, my headphones. I have a couple puppets that my kids also play with. So I have a cow, I have a horse, I have a pig somewhere. I think you guys have my pig in your toy room. Yeah, but that's okay. So they play with these too. A lot of my props and reward systems, they're interchangeable between my students and my kids. So if I can't use it for my kids, I don't really want to buy it because I want to be able to use them more. My daughter's giving me the thumbs up. She says, yes, make sure you're buying it for us too. So I have these props along with 2 props that my father-in-law made a long time ago, actually. And they're really delicate. So this one is a fish. And so I use this one. It's really simple and basic. You could probably make one out of a sock. And then this one is a snake. So I have these 2 props in here, or these few props in here. Just mostly for my little kids, especially if they're not talking. I'll be silly with the horse or the cow, and they're always interrupting my lesson, and it makes it more fun for the kids. I have little lamination pieces like donuts and pizza. I have some felt stuff too. So when we're talking about lessons about food, we have grapes, tomatoes, apples. I found this actually recently at the Dollar Tree. I interchange reward systems. I mostly use my phone. If I forgot what it's called, 5 star apples. I will make sure I take a screenshot and put it in the comments of the reward system that I use on my phone, because I use Find a Star all the time. But I found this and I couldn't pass it up because it was a dino theme. So here's a little felt background, and I put a magnet on it and put it on one of my magnetic boards, and it comes with a bunch of dinosaurs that so I've been using this for a couple weeks with my little ones. So I will use them for a little bit and then put them away and bring them back. Another reward system that I have. Oh, that's a beautiful picture, Charlie. Thank you for showing me.
It's a butterfly.
It's beautiful. You can make some more if you want. I have donut rewards that I will put magnets on the back of. I haven't actually used these yet, so I have that there. I also just bought these little robots. I have not put magnets on them yet. They're stickers, but I plan on using these as rewards too, and they're just sitting in my little caddy. Let's see. I have tiny hands because the kids love tiny hands and they think it's funny. In here, I also have some markers for my whiteboard. I have a ribbon for when they do a good job, especially on their assessments. I have a coin in here. I have a coin. It's a plastic coin, pretend coin. I recently bought these at Target, and by recently I mean like 3 days ago. I wanted some more flashcards, and what I love about, first of all, these color ones, I think I posted a picture of this actually on the props page, but these are incredible. It has all the colors of the rainbow. They're front and back. I actually thought I saw teal in here and I almost freaked out because I was like, why is it teal and not blue? But there is blue, but on the back it's red, and so you can interchange them. But then you can like quiz them on what color the object is. And I love this because I'm also doing colors with my 2-year-old. And again, if I can't use it with my kids, I'm not gonna buy it. I also bought ones with shapes because the shapes flashcards that I used to have are kind of old. These are both $1 at Target. The majority of my props come from my flashcards, and I'm gonna grab them here. So I have, including those two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 different sets of flashcards if you include my crayons. These also teach colors. So I have these if I need them to be a little bit bigger for my little kids. I have these available for me. I've had them for almost a year and a half, and they're getting kind of old, but they still work well. I have these. I got these from Dollar Tree. So the Play School alphabet cards, and I have all these in here. I mean, there's a ton of different ones. Same thing with the giant letters. I got these at Target for $1. This one also has a llama in it. I like having different flashcards because they all mostly have different not different letters, but different words within the letters. And I like that. I have these felt ones, and they used to go into like a red wall hanging fixture, but I ended up taking them all out and just putting them in my caddy. And then I have these because we talk about clothing and the older kids, some of their older lessons. So I have clothing flashcards as well. But that's all I have, except for the rewards I interchange. At the side of my room, I have a little coffee stand, and underneath I have a folder that has about 10 different reward systems that I actually have not used in a long time. This has been my first physical reward for a long time. I seriously, the little app that I use keeps the kids entertained. My older kids, I'm always playing tic-tac-toe, or 20 questions, guess the word, guess the sentence. Yeah, so that's my teaching supplies. I'm also a traveling teacher because I coach different kids ministries. I travel a lot, so I need stuff that I can just slip into a bag and have ready. I like virtual stuff, so I'm hoping to get a green screen soon so that there's no background behind me besides that green screen. And I bought Manicam. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm excited to try that out and become even more minimal. That was a 10-minute video, almost, and I'm sorry for how long it was, but that was all my stuff. Thanks, guys.